I'm Jo Sinnott, Salam Alaikum and welcome to Europe's gateway with Africa. Yes, we've flown hundreds of miles to bring you a very special next big thing on the country so close to Europe, yet so different. Morocco. Now, we were last here a couple of years ago reporting on the kingdom's growing potential as a property hotspot, and we're glad to say that our predictions were spot on, because those who bought then are seeing rather fantastic increases now. But that's not to say there aren't still bargains to be had. In this programme we'll be investigating the next property hotspot, the Costa Vista, and also seeing can you still get value for money in Marrakech. This country has evolved so much over the last 2 years. We're going to take a look at what the future holds for it and find out how you can take advantage of affordable property in this fantastic part of the world. Morocco's appeal is undoubtedly that it looks and feels so different to Europe. But you might be reassured to know that it lies just 14 kilometres across the Strait of Gibraltar from the familiar southern coast of Spain. The country is bordered by Algeria and the Western Sahara and spans 458,730 square kilometres, nearly twice the size of the UK. If you've not yet visited this incredible land and are thinking camels and mirages, you may be surprised to learn that Morocco's arid deserts are broken up by flourishing valleys, stunning mountain ranges, vibrant cities and smart beach resorts that take pride of place on a 2,000-mile coastline. Arabic is the official language, but as a result of early 20th century colonisation, French is spoken by around half the population. In the 1950s, Morocco became a bit of a haven for artists and writers, Jacques Kerouac, Francis Bacon to name but a few. But I think more people remember this country as being the hangout of Humphrey Bogart in Casablanca and the desertscape of Lawrence of Arabia. All those romantic images, and who'd have thought we can actually buy property here now? Well, over the last 10 years, a lot of people have been doing so, including celebrities like Mick Jagger, Richard Branson and even David Beckham, which should give you an idea of how hot this place is right now. So before we check out some properties, let's find out why you'd want to buy or even make a whole new life here in Morocco.
Well, first of all, it's an extremely beautiful country.
We have some of the nicest beaches on the Mediterranean.
It is Africa, but it's actually very European.
There's great private healthcare, there's great hospitals. And what about the cost of living here?
It's very cheap, really cheap.
Nothing to compare with London and Paris.
Well, of course not.
Or New York.
You will be able to have in your new house in Morocco a maid, which will cost you approximately 150 euros a month.
And when you get children here, it's a wonderful place to educate them.
You leave all the hustle and bustle behind, although the streets you may think are very, very busy. Everybody is lives life at a very slow pace.
You say Inshallah, which means if it's done now, if God wants it, it's all right. If it's done tomorrow, it's also all right.
I've lived in many countries in the world, and I've never felt as safe and comfortable with my wife going out to the grocery store. She takes our kids out at night.
You can leave your car open without any trouble. You can give your keys to the car park man, and you will find everything back.
In Marrakech especially, security is even better than anywhere else because the local authorities have put in place a tourist police, which you will not see, but they are everywhere to protect all foreign visitors and also to make sure that people are not disturbed by hassling.
Since coming to the throne in 1999, King Mohammed VI really has led Morocco into a new era by encouraging political and economic reform, the expansion of civil rights and an end to corruption. They realised the best way to create employment and boost the